acknowledge any First Nation people at the game tonight or watching with us online. We're in for a huge game tonight with the big question: can the Pakenham Warriors turn their fortunes around and level the series tonight and bring us back to a decider tomorrow? My name's David Roberts and I'm joined tonight by Reece Hammerang, reigning Gippsland CBL Men's Championship coach and successful player agent and manager. So welcome, Reece.
Thanks, Dave. Really appreciate it, mate. Glad to be here.
We're in for a big game, mate. So what's your sort of thoughts on tonight, how it'll unfold?
Oh, look, I think it's amazing that two country teams are in the series here, the battle it out. Just really shows that how strong the Gippsland region out towards Pakenham there is really, really strong. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker. Last week was really, pretty tight for the first half, and Gippsland skipped away at that third quarter and kind of led that right home. So I'll be really intrigued to see what Pakenham do tonight.
Yeah, it was an interesting game in terms of two real halves, different halves. I think the shooting percentage for both teams was fairly low in the first half. I think we're sort of sitting at about the 24% mark for both teams. United obviously come back in the second quarter and evened it up at half time, and we went into a bit of a shootout in the second half. Yeah,
absolutely. It definitely plays a part. If you're not shooting the ball well, it's not going to translate to the scoreboard too much. Pakenham, they went 2 for 15 from the 3-point line, last game, and where Gippsland had 6 for 22. So both teams didn't shoot at a pretty efficient clip. Besides that, but Gippsland just really got the work inside and really got the job done.
Yeah, and where was the difference in the game, do you think, mate?
I think it was more the bench points from Gippsland United were pretty up there, without looking that right in front of me. But
I think we got 21 there.
21 to
18
to 18 for Pakenham, but Pakenham only utilised 8 players for the game. So where Gippsland ran through 10. So definitely a lot of breathers were happening in Gippsland's area, but I definitely think the difference maker is going to be who can make the free throws down the stretch, and who can shoot the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, and points in the paint was a little bit different last week, so I think Pakenham had it there.
Yeah, absolutely. Pakenham, 52 points in the paint, to Gippsland's 34. Joe Davis, the league's, MVP, leading scorer and All-Star 5 recipient, is definitely a force to be reckoned with in the paint. That can also do a little bit from outside as well. He had a pretty decent game for the Warriors last week. To see if he can carry it over tonight.
Yeah, and do you want to take us through the top scorers for both teams?
Yeah, absolutely. So top scorers from Gippsland last week was Brandon Armstrong with 21 points. He also had 7 rebounds and 5 steals. Ben Barlow was next in line with 20 points, with 3 from 5 from the 3-point line, which was big, all in the last quarter as well. Pakenham-wise, you had Joe Davis with 20 points, and he also doubled up with 11 rebounds. Alistair Parker from off the bench had 14 points and shot at 70%. He also had 7 rebounds and 3 assists, and then Joshua Dow, who's been the most consistent man from beyond the arc, had 19 points and 6 rebounds, and as well as 4 dimes as well.
So thoughts on who's going to take out tonight's game, mate? Can Pakenham do it?
Look, I definitely think I'm going to pick Gippsland on this one, but I definitely know that Pakenham won't let it go down without a fight.
So we're about a minute away from tip-off, so we'll might go through who the starters there are. So, Reece, do you want to take us through those, mate?
Yep. So for Pakenham, we've got Trent Lee, number 7 Trent Lee, number 9 Joe Davis, number 11 Jake Spurron, number 14 Ned Wiedemann, and 24 Joshua Dow. And for Gippsland, we have Brandon Armstrong, number 5 Brandon Armstrong, number 6 Ben Barlow, number 9 Thomas Porkery, number 10 Stephen O'Brien, and number 24 Jordan Canavan.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting as we're about 20 seconds away from tip-off. Who gets the early ball? Who gets control of the game early in this? As we saw from last time, it was a bit of a nervous start for both teams in game 1. So hopefully they'll come out as they did. They finished last week in terms of a high-scoring effort there.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you guys can probably hear, the crowd here is absolutely nuts. It's really loud, and it's going to be a great environment tonight.
It's certainly a great crowd. I think the crowd last week was a bit of a highlight as well, from what I understand. So with only an hour down the road, it's not really much of a home court advantage, I wouldn't think. There seems to be a few people from Pakenham that have made the trip up here. We've even got the flags out over there now. So great to see the crowd getting into it.
Yeah, and then on the baseline as well, we've got some neighbouring country associations, Moe Meteors. It looks like the under 10 boys down on one end, and then we've got the under 10 girls for Traralgon as well on there with some clappers, which no doubt they'll go pretty nuts when there's a score or anything like that. So it'll be a good time.
And where players are gathered in the middle, we're just making sure everything's right to go. Referees have given the thumbs up, and we've got Samantha Clayton and Josh Watson refereeing for us tonight. Energy with the early ball. Great pass from Armstrong into Barlow for 2 points, and United are off the mark. We're going back to Pakenham, obviously. Full half-court pressure there by United, and it comes off Barlow's foot.
Yeah, Barlow straight away, with a dish from Armstrong, them two really link up really well. So, straight off the bat, Ben Barlow goes for 2 points.
And great defence there. Creates the turnover, does it? They've got to play it down. Joe Davis down as he tried to force the ball into the paint. United come back with the ball. And 3 to the veteran Jordan Canavan, who misses that. Pakenham back with the ball. The Warriors looking to move this one faster down the court with a 3 there from number 14, Ned Willerman.
Yeah, very quick triple from Ned. He was actually held the 6 points last game, so I think he's going to probably look to get busy.
And Steve O'Brien makes the work in the paint, drives it there and comes up, misses the layup. Pakenham back with the fast break. And 2 points to Joshua Dow.
Yeah, Pakenham really quick out the gates here. Transition from one end to another has been pretty on point.
Barlow drives there, forces the foul. First foul there on number 7, Trent Lee. We've got United with the ball on the baseline. Bit of pressure there from the Warriors to get the ball in, and they've come up with the turnover. Lee with the steal there. Takes control of the ball as he brings it down the floor, and they've gone inside to Joe Davis there for the 2 points in the post.
Yeah, we've got Pakenham out to a 7-2 lead, which is, I think, Gippsland starting to try and find their rhythm. Hopefully they can counter here.
And a bit similar to what happened last week as we see Barlow try with a drive there and the nice dish inside to Steve O'Brien, but the Warriors come up with the block and they're in transition again and miss the shot there, but get the offensive boards. Ned Wiedemann drives there, comes up with the foul, and we've got a foul on United, Stephen O'Brien. His first personal. Good pressure again there by United as the Warriors forced to kick it out long. We've got a jumper there from Joe Davis from the elbow. He makes that. United slow it down a bit now as they move the ball around the perimeter. We've gone inside to Stephen O'Brien. Makes another good move inside to come up with the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul there on Jake Spruan.
Yeah, I think Davis got a little bit lucky on that one. Spruan just from behind, I think.
They're certainly putting some pressure inside in the defence there to make it hard for Steve to drive and get to the paint.
O'Brien's been a really great counterpart for Gippsland basketball for a very long time, and he loves that low post spin, so I think they'll go to him quite a lot this game with it still.
He makes 1 or 2 from the line. Warriors with the ball back into Lee's hands as they move it down the court. Again, the pressure from United up the floor. And a 3-point shot there from Dow in the corner. A rebound to United. Armstrong with the big 3. Misses everything, I think, there, Reece.
Yeah, he definitely didn't get room on that one.
So United just look like they're forcing it a bit at the moment as Armstrong knocks it out of Lee's hands, but the Warriors will keep possession.
Looks like Pakenham's been called for an 8-second backcourt violation here.
A bit of a conversation there about whether it was tapped and who had control. Was tapped out of Lee's hands there by Armstrong, but obviously no reset on the shot clock, so the 8 seconds called.
And Armstrong's just got those long arms, that just really, causes a bit of a headache for the ball handlers. So that's why he was the Golden Hands winner. He was averaging 3.5 steals a game.
Yeah, we've got a steal there from Josh Doe now. And the layup there from Weeman. Again, transition from the Warriors.
Yeah, Pakenham really turning it up. As soon as there's turnover or rebound on the other end, they're just down the court like a gazelle.
Great pass there from Steve O'Brien under the basket to Ben Barlow. Foul's called there.
Yeah, called on Trent Lee, number 7. He's actually got 2 personal fouls now. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Roberts does, if he leaves him out there and trust him, or play it out.
And Barlow at the line for 2, makes the first. I won't put the jinx on Barlow, but he's fairly reliable from the line, Reece.
Yeah, absolutely. He was great for us in CBL. Shot a pretty high clip. He was definitely one of our most best scorers on the team. So, yeah, I'm confident he'll get it done tonight.
Yeah. So no curse of the commentator there, and he makes the second. Lee there with a little bit of a shove.
Well,
and he was called for the offensive foul.
Well, that's now 3,000 Trent Lee, which are early subs coming in. For Pakenham, we've got number 10, Alistair Parker, coming in. Another danger man for the Warriors. So, Trent will go and have a seat.
Alistair scored a bit off the bench last week.
Yeah, Alistair had 14 points, and I believe he played 23 minutes of playing time, 14 points off the bench, very efficient, also rebounded pretty well as well.
As United look to penetrate the key, and the Warriors defence stands up in there. And a travel call there on Jordan Canavan. It was great defence by the Warriors, and United tried to force the ball in.
Yeah, absolutely. Warriors are playing outstanding defence very early. They're really getting those stops, and it's really putting pressure on the other end.
Three-point attempt there from the Warriors, no good, and United bring the ball back down the floor, again looking for a drive to the basket there and have to pull up.
We had a foul on number 24, Josh Dow, which has now put Gippsland in the bonus to shoot 2 here, and it will be the forever reliable Jordan Canavan.
So only one foul called there on United, and we're in bonus on the Warriors. So part of that comes obviously from the defence that the Warriors are putting on.
Yeah, absolutely. They're being really aggressive, and it's really putting Gippsland out of their half-court sets as such. So Jordan's just knocked the first one here.
This is the second. A rebound there to, I think it's Weideman. And great ball movement with number 10.
Number 10, Alistair Parker.
Alistair Parker with the score there, and a nice dish there was from Spruan.
Yep, it was. Yep, no, really good play down there.
And again, United try and force it with Armstrong trying to get to the basket, but putting up a bit of a fadeaway. And the transition back to the Warriors.
And we have a timeout, Gippsland here. Scott McKenzie, the coach, is going to probably talk it over the troops here and try and calm them down here.
So our live stats a little bit behind there, but we're 15, I think, to 6.
Yeah, 15 to 6.
So good start for the Warriors, and that transition is really working for them, as well as putting it together with their defensive effort.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got Ned Weideman really getting busy early. He's got 5 points at the moment. One transition 3 and one on the fast break, and then you've got Josh Dow, who's been running the floor pretty well for him as well. He's on 4 points, and then you've got Joe Davis with 4 points as well. So really balanced scoring from the Warriors at the moment.
Yeah, with United obviously struggling in there. Ben Barlow with 4, and we've got O'Brien and Canavan both with 1, both obviously from foul shots, and that again a testament to the number of fouls called, as well as their United's attempts to drive to the basket.
Yeah, well, United right now are shooting 1 for 7 from the field, so not quite the start they're looking for, but we'll see how the quarter progresses.
But as we said before, not dissimilar to last week, where they didn't score greatly in the first quarter. I think 11 points in the first quarter last week, and come out and evened it up by half time. So
yeah, that's right, Dave. Pakenham scored 14 points and Gippsland scored 11. Then on the second term, it was Gippsland with 19 points, and then Warriors with 16, tying it at 30 apiece at half time.
So we're halfway through this first quarter, and it's 9 points the difference. United again looking to score. We've got Forbury there at the elbow, and Billy Hughes has come on for United as well. So a few changes there from United. I see on the floor at the moment. Billy Hughes to make his mark early with the 3 points there.
Yep. Billy Hughes missed last week, in this week, which is I think a really great in for Gippsland. Provide that spark off the bench, so it'll be really encouraging to see how he goes this week.
And Warriors there with a 3-point attempt from Waterman. They come up with the offensive boards. Just look to settle it down a little bit now as the shot clock runs down to 6 seconds. Pass inside, didn't hit its target. And a quick shot clock release there from Joe Davis. Misses everything.
Which has caused a 24-second shot clock there for the Warriors, so turnover there.
Billy Hughes and Brandon Armstrong bringing the ball down the court. Looking at a high pick there for the 3 for Billy. And another 3 points for him. What an impact off the bench.
Yeah, Billy Hughes has scored 6 points straight in 1 minute so far.
And the basket waved away there for the Warriors. Offensive foul called there.
That's called on Alistair Parker there. He also fell into foul trouble last week as well, so he's probably not looking at as the best start coming off the bench, but I'm sure he'll stay in the game here.
So foul's going to be an issue for the Warriors early in this first quarter.
Got an interesting matchup here with Weideman and Armstrong here. Really both going at it, holding and being physical, which is really great to see.
They're overplaying the defence on Billy Hughes there, and they come up with the steal. The Warriors now in control of the ball.
You can just hear Coach Rob Roberts in the back just saying push, push. So they're trying to play really fast here.
And the defence there from United causing a trouble on the Warriors.
We've got a sub here for Gippsland. We've got Tom Portbury coming out, and coming in is young gun number 7, Cody Tibbles here, who's been a fantastic addition this season.
Impressive young fella, so looking forward to see what he can do out on the floor now and what impact he can make. Goyka there with the ball at the half court. Brandon Armstrong around the low screen there, no good with the 3 points as the Warriors run in transition again. And the foul called there on Goyka for United.
We've got a sub coming in here for Pakenham. We've got Josh Dow coming to have a breather here, and sorry, I do apologise. We've got Jake Spurham coming in for a break, and Josh Dow coming in.
And Alistair Parker at the line misses the first. The crowd making quite a bit of noise there to try and put him off his game. He makes the second.
Yeah, we've got Pakenham currently leading 16-12.
So certainly United has closed the gap since Billy Hughes hit the floor. Tibbles with the ball at the top of the key. Billy Hughes working hard to get a shot off there. He misses that three. And the rebound to Joe Davis there. Out to the corner shot for Wiedemann. Wiedemann?
Yep, Ned Wiedemann. He's really just come out and scored 8 points of this game.
And Tibbles drives it at the other end, trying to create that transition as well. He'll go to the line for 2.
Cody Tibbles very quick down the floor to push it right on Pakenham and drawing the foul there.
Tibbles misses that first one, and we do hear then that there's quite a few Warriors fans in the crowd. And he makes the second.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Pakenham supporters here. They actually brought a bus down, a charter bus, I believe, so really good to see the support from the Warriors there.
And a good crowd in, which is great to see. Warriors work the arc, and no good for number 14. Wiedemann there, as now United move in transition. Tibbles again getting to the basket there and was fouled. Some discussion about the intent of and the strength of the foul there.
They had a foul on Nathan Dodgson. He's actually picked up his second personal foul very quickly.
And Tibbles working the floor very fast there in transition race.
Yeah, absolutely. Just goes. He's just a constant motor. You know, it's really great to watch. He's just knocked the first one there. He's looking to get busy pretty early. He's gone 2 for 2 there.
He gets it back to 4 points as Warriors move the ball down the floor quickly. A great pass
from Alistair Parker there.
Yeah, and who finished that off? That was was that Wiedemann that finished that?
No, yeah, Joe Davis finished on that one.
Armstrong with a long 2.
Yeah, Armstrong's opened up his bank account tonight with 2 points there, which is another mid-range game.
We've got a block called there on young Cody Tibbles. Thought he was in the right place. That Pakenham transition again, catching him off guard.
Yeah, Alistair Parker pushing down there, really putting the pressure on the defence there for United. We've got Joe Davis come out for a spell, and with number 3 Elias Kafuni coming in there for some minutes tonight.
3-point attempt there from Dow. No good. Rebound to United, and off and running again. Armstrong again trying to force it in and no good. And the rebound to their Kafuni. Please correct my pronunciations if I get it wrong there, Reece.
No, you're right.
I think I'm getting a bit old, mate, and a bit slow on this. It's
Brennan Armstrong with the steal there on Nathan Dodson down low there.
And Goyeka pushes it to the basket to come up with the foul there on Kafuni.
Kafuni there, he's picked up his first. And we've got a sub here for United. We've got Stephen O'Brien coming out for a spell, and Alex Bazzatruni, number 8, coming in for his first minutes of the night.
Goyeka makes the first. And with his second there brings it back to a 2-point ball game. So United will be happy that they're back in this game at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, United started the first 5 minutes 10 points down. You know, to come within 2, they should be really happy with the way they've come back here in this first.
And again, good defence from the young Tibbles there. Putting pressure on the shot clock. Alistair Parker made tough work of it, and the score there was
Elias Kafuni there with the quick 2 points
after the offensive rebound. And Armstrong will hold it up at the half court, looking for most likely the last shot, although we've got about 6 seconds difference on the shot clock to the game clock. So, great three-pointer there from number 8, Alex Bazaccini.
Yeah, Bazaccini.
And no good there for the last shot of the quarter from the Warriors. So it makes it a 1-point ball game, Reece.
Yeah, no, look, both teams are really going at each other. You see just as they're going to the benches there, a bit of a friendly banter between the teams. 1-point lead to the Warriors. Warriors have really come out really aggressive, really quick. You know, I think it's really caught Gippsland off guard, and Gippsland have done very well to stay with Warriors this half. Warriors are really pretty much dominant that quarter, I felt.
Yeah, and looking at the field goal percentage, there's a fairly big difference there. So United only trading at 38% compared to the Warriors at 55%. Most likely due to a lot of their transition baskets and layups there.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Pakenham have come out, really shot it well. You know, they've gotten at least, without looking at the statistics, at least 8 points in fast breaks there, which has been really, really great for them. And I'm sure Coach Scott McKenzie from United's not too happy with the shooting woes at the moment, but let's see what the second quarter brings for them.
Yeah, and a little bit difference in the rebounding there, but again, that is a result often of the shooting percentage.
Yeah, we've got Gippsland United also had 12 shots from the free throw line this that quarter, which is massive, and Pakenham actually picked up quite a few fouls that quarter across the board. They're sitting on 9 at the moment, spread across 3 guys. You've got currently Trent Lee, which is their starting point guard. He's got 3 fouls. I would like to say that we don't see him this quarter, but I think Coach Roberts has got full confidence in him to make that adjustment and come back into the game.
It's always a big call as a coach, isn't it, of how you trust your players with those when they're in foul trouble like that. They certainly need him out on the court, but it's what time you roll the dice.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just a floor general. He really does a bit of everything. Really a glue guy type. He plays tremendous defense and really sets up Pakenham's offense really well as well. So I'm sure he quite missed at the moment, but I'd say we'll see him hopefully this quarter.
There's the Warriors come back onto the floor with United getting a bit of a hurry up there from the referees.
Yep, soaking in all the instructions from Coach there. Hopefully should be in for a cracking second, I think, Dave.
Yeah, looking forward to it, mate. If this game goes down to the wire, we might be back tomorrow. Yeah,
Game 3 is here tomorrow at 1 p.m, which is a nice little turnaround for Game 3, playing on Sunday. So, let's see what happens.
And the first score there for the Warriors with Dow in the paint with a great pass inside.
That's Dow again, starting the game off with the quick 2 points.
And Tibble's no good with the butt drive there, and Warriors very quickly back down the floor.
We've got Alistair Parker again, just running out in transition, and Warriors is just finding him every time. He's come down wide and gone for that layup, and he's been fouled by Brandon Armstrong there. So he's at the line for 2.
Certainly seems to be their game instruction is to run the floor.
Yeah, they've done a really, really good job of it so far. So, you always want to stay with what's working. So I'd say we'll see a lot more coming from Warriors there.
Bit of a fumble under the basket there from United. So Warriors will keep possession and a chance at another 2.
Some great defense from rotation here from United.
Gaffuni nearly gets the ball stuck in his hands on the shot clock violation, but gets a shot off. Rebounded there by United, so Bazaccini.
Pass from Cody Tibbles there, finding Brandon Armstrong open on the 3 there for a triple.
And Warriors straight back into offence. They're looking to drive there, it dishes off back, and the Warriors reset and working around.
Gippsland again with the defensive pressure.
Parker with the long shot.
Elias Kafuni's been grabbing offensive rebounds left, right and centre at the moment.
And Joe Davis finishes there with a nice little jumper for 2 points, mate. As United bring the ball back with Goyka. to Armstrong.
I think Joe Davis is yet to really come into this game, I think. He was kept quiet in the first quarter, so we'll see what happens this quarter.
There's a wild shot from Goyka.
Gippsland still trying to find their feet in offence, which is always a bit concerning, but I'm sure they'll pull through at some stage.
Certainly United have slowed the transition baskets down there as Warriors work the ball around. Again, putting some pressure on the shot clock as Joe Davis puts up a shot there, rebounded by Cody Tibbles, and United now running the floor. Goyka driving, again a wild shot off the backboard. Out to Ben Barlow for the three, and Ben makes no mistake of that.
Yep, Ben Barlow getting a triple there. He had 3 last game, so I'd say we'll expect a little bit more from him, I think, from the three-point line this game.
Great pass inside there from Joe Dow into Parker, was it?
Yeah, Alistair Parker again, having his hands on the ball. Really doing a good job there. I really like the way Pakenham's playing right now. They're really just engaging the rotation of Gippsland United and trying to get those back cuts, and they've just had points left, right and centre from there.
And just as we see United with Goyka put another big shot up from the three-point land, which doesn't go.
Yeah, we've got some subs here. We've got Ned Weideman and Trent Lee coming in. Again, like how we spoke at the break there, Trent Lee's back on the floor, so we'll see how he goes.
We'll need to manage those 3 fouls and make an impact on the game.
Turnover from Pakenham there, pass from Josh Dowd and get through, stolen by Ben Barlow.
Goyka drives to the basket, off the glass, rebounds.
Joe Davis there.
And the Warriors back in running, leave Trent Lee open under the basket for a nice easy layup.
Yeah, easy one there for the Warriors. Gippsland didn't have anyone to cover under the rim there, and just an easy walk in the park basket for them there.
High screen there from Armstrong, doesn't use it. Kicks it back to Bazzacchini. Goes into the paint and puts up the 2. Joe Davis with the rebound for the Warriors, and a wild pass, full court. Goes out of bounds. United will get the ball.
Yeah, we've got a sub here coming in. We've got 2 of the starters coming back in. We've got Bazzacchini and Gukia coming out, and Jordan Cunningham and Stephen O'Brien back into the game.
Some pressure on the ball there from the Warriors. No problems for Armstrong. United get into their half-court set. Screen for Canavan. And a great pass inside to Ben Barlow, who kicks it to the corner for Armstrong for 3 points.
Yep, Armstrong again from 3. He's got 6 points this quarter so far. I don't think Pakenham really want to see him have too many go through the hoop.
Lee brings the ball down for the Warriors. A little bit more control and no fast break options this time down the floor. He'll get the ball back on the wing. Again, some pressure on the shot clock. Joe Davis with the 3 points.
Yep. Joe Davis really improved his outside shooting after teams are kind of packing the key a little bit, try and get stuff done. So really good to see that he's improved that in his game.
Armstrong with a jumper there, which come off some legs in the rebounding, so United will get the ball back. Need to take it at the full court, and we'll have a timeout to the Warriors.
Well, Dave, it's certainly been nothing short of what we saw in the first quarter there. You know, Pakenham again putting that pressure down on the offensive end after transitioning from defence, and really causing a bit of problems for United there, I think.
Yeah, that's right, and we've got a 5-point ball game, so again, keeping it close. What did we score in the first game? This was about this half-time score, wasn't it, with 5 minutes to go?
At half-time, we had 30 points at half-time for both teams. So 15 apiece really average out on the quarters. Definitely no signs of that, I don't think, this game. So both teams really off to a hot start.
Yeah, and Pakenham certainly shooting well with 59%. So certainly outdoing United in that space at only about 35%.
Yeah, just our leading scorers for each team here. We've got Brendan Armstrong with 8 points, Ben Barlow with 7, and then for Pakenham we've got Joe Davis up to 11 points here, and next in line Ned Wiedemann with 8.
The crowd's gone a little bit quiet, mate.
You can definitely feel the intensity here. You know, there's a lot of intensity. The crowd's really amongst it. You know, it's a great atmosphere here. Definitely reminds me of some really good games I watched throughout the season in Big V. You know, especially on the state champ level. You know, packed out stadiums. Absolutely love it. I think the players thrive off it. Yeah,
it's great, and it certainly does lift the players. So hopefully United will be hoping for they keep close in the last dying seconds, and the crowd keeps them in it or gets them over the line.
Yeah, Gippsland here working the ball.
Tibbles with the 3 points there. Off the backboard was deep, and Joe Davis there with the rebound for the Warriors. And he'll take it down into the paint, but kicks it back to Lee. And they'll just reset a half-court set. Lee drives for a backdoor pass.
Good defence from United here. But better offence with Ned Wiedemann knocking down another 3-point shot. He's up to 3 triples tonight.
A good passing there by the Warriors to work the ball around and find him open. We've got Billy Hughes who hits the paint, puts up the jumper, rebound there by Canavan. And a steal there from the Warriors, who in transition again, and Parker on the end of that with 2 points.
Warriors just really capitalising off Gippsland's missed shots here. They've really got 2 guys going out straight away, you know, really pushing that ball well. So really good to see what Pakenham's doing here.
Steve O'Brien drives there, but then kicks it out to Barlow in the corner. No good, and the Warriors come up with the ball there. We've got a call there, which I didn't see, Reece.
I believe it was out of bounds on the baseline there. I think as he's gone to the floor with the rebound, he's put the ball out.
So United with a end-line play there. Canavan at the elbow, can't get a shot off. Down to 4 seconds on the shot clock. Back to O'Brien, who puts the ball on the floor, drives, dishes to Portbury.
Portbury with the 2 points there, right on the. I think he just got it off in time with the shot clock.
Must have been right on the buzzer, mate. That was very close. A foul there on number 6 on Ben Barlow. His first personal for the game. Warriors look to force it inside. Ben Barlow up with the steal, and then we've got a foul there on Parker. So
that puts him up to 2 fouls there.
That's his second personal.
And he's actually coming out for a break anyway, so he's actually done a really fantastic job this game so far, really impacted well.
Up to 9 points for him. Billy Hughes with a long 3. It's short. No one touches it, and we've got a Warrior ball. Again, United struggling to find their range there, Reece.
Yeah, they really are. They're trying to do different things, and they're just not really being able to get through the whole set to be able to capitalise.
There's a long shot there from Dow. Rebounded by United. Ben Barlow off and running, and all the way to the basket. Drawing a foul.
We've got a foul there on
number 13 on Dodgson.
Nathan Jodson, which is now his 3rd personal, which is not ideal for him. So Coach Roberts got a decision here to trust him, leave him out there, or come and get him for a break and save him from the second half. Which it looks like he's going to keep him out there.
As Ben Barlow makes the first. We didn't was him last time, so again reliable from the line, and we'll see how that lasts this time. We've got our faith in Ben. He's short on that one, but he comes back up with the rebound, tries to dish it to Portbury. Warriors with a hand in there, and the foul there on Ben Barlow comes up with the foul. So Warriors will get the ball from the sideline.
Yep, second foul on Ben Barlow there. and he's actually coming out for a breather, and Brandon Armstrong's coming back into the game. Really, as you can probably see, Dave, it's really great intensity here. You know, teams are really at each other, players really chirpy, so it's a great environment out here in game 2.
And scoring certainly slowed down in this quarter, towards the second half of this quarter. Again, great defence from United. Joe Davis with the 3-point attempt. Great rebound there from Portbury for United. He gets the ball back from Canavan, passes it to O'Brien. Great move to the basket there and comes up with 2 points.
Yeah, and O'Brien giving some love to Josh Dow there after that one. O'Brien really active early.
Canavan with hands in there. Referee deeming that that was a change of possession or a knocked on ball.
What we got here? It looks like the referee's indicated a double foul.
Double foul from reading that. Dodgen's coming to the bench, so he thinks the foul's on him, which it is, and that's his fourth.
And Thomas Portbury with the other foul for Gippsland there.
And that's Portbury's first.
Dodson comes out, and Elias Carfooni comes back in. Got a steal here.
Lee trying to be tricky off the back of United players. Armstrong gets the ball.
Got Gippsland a very unlucky turnover there. There was the right idea trying to get to the other guy, but just unfortunately threw it out of bounds.
So a little bit messy basketball there from both teams. Warriors with the ball. 2 minutes to go, just over.
Yeah, Warriors have also done a really good job of controlling the game here. Definitely United trying to get them out of that rhythm.
Joe Davis with a spin move and a jumper for 2 points. Nice move there.
No, really great move from Joe Davis. That's kind of what he's been doing all season in Div 2 this year. Really getting after it.
Canavan with the 3, it's long. And Lee comes up with the rebound there. He brings the ball down the floor. Great kick out for a 3-point shot from Weidman in the corner. Weideman.
Gippsland on the run here.
Willie Hughes pulls it up. Canavan drives to the basket. It's short. Rebound there to Carfooni from the Warriors.
Most of Gippsland United's offense here, most of their shots have just been coming up short. So a little bit more pressure on that ball there, I think, will do the trick.
Joe Dow kicks it to the corner. Again, shot clock down to 5 seconds. As we kick it out to Lee, who goes for the 3. It's long. And Joe Dow come up with the offensive boards there and gets the ball back at the top of the key.
Got a travel there from Elias Carfooni. And we've got a sub for Gippsland, probably the club legend, Simon Vanakasur, coming in, giving Jordan Canavan a rest there.
And great defence there by O'Brien to cause that travel. Got a screen for Armstrong, who comes up with a long, very long 2.
Yeah, United again. Brandon again with that turnaround fade there in the mid-range there. Certainly feels very comfortable.
Joe Davis no good from the elbow. There's a lot of work inside there from Warriors in the paint. And Armstrong drives down the court with another 2 from the elbow.
Yeah, Armstrong getting busy in this last bit here.
That's the last shot, and it's just long from Waterman.
What a really great quarter here. We've got Pakenham leading into the break up by 3 points. I think that quarter especially, Ned Weidman really got hot, and Joe Davis as well. I think they're both tallies at the moment. Joe Davis is on with 13 points, and Ned Weidman is with 11. So, and for Gippsland, you got Armstrong with 10 points. He had 2 points at the first. Actually 12 points. Sorry, he had 2 points in the first quarter. So he got really busy there, and Ben Barlow with 8 still.
Yeah, and certainly a great half of basketball. So we'll look forward to seeing what happens in the second half. But it's anyone's game at this stage. Pakenham certainly led for most of the half last game, so they've come out and done exactly the same this time. The question will be, Reece, is can they learn from last week in terms of how they come out after half time?
Yeah, look, they certainly look a lot better than they did last week. They're a lot more focused and definitely pushing that tempo really well. So I think it's going to be an absolute cracker of a second half, and I reckon the Warriors might try and skip away in this third quarter.
So looking at the shooting percentage there, Pakenham have increased that to 71%. Which is huge in the 2 points compared to United at 35. So obviously that's reflected in the amount of shots they're taking as well, the turnovers and the transition that they're getting. But yeah, certainly is a big difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you look at currently the stats, you got Pakenham with 26 points already in the paint to United's 8. Pakenham shooting over 70% right now for the game from field, which is absolutely outstanding. I think Coach Roberts will be really happy with that so far. And as you mentioned, 35% for Gippsland's not doing them any favours, but I think they'll look to come out next half and get that done.
Yeah, and certainly 3 points are a little different there. And again, plenty of United putting the ball up from the long range. They're shooting at 40% compared to Pakenham's 26%. But certainly a different story in terms of number of shots from that range as well.
Absolutely. United shot the 3-ball that quarter really well, actually. They converted on a lot of triples, so definitely I would say that will be their focus a little bit as well, trying to get Pakenham to stretch out their defence. Absolutely. It's going to play a key factor in this game for sure.
Yeah. And as we said, great crowd. Certainly at this point, it's probably worth mentioning that thank you to all those people that helped put on the game. So, all those volunteers and certainly the board here at United. It's a bit of a fairy tale story if they can win this race, having a bit of an exit in terms of Gippsland basketball for a few years in the senior program, and a good group of people coming together to get the team and get the senior program back up and running this year, and both the women and the men getting into finals.
I think it's been absolutely fantastic that there's basketball back in Gippsland at that elite pathway level. It's been a bit of a long time in the process, but they've really done a really good job coming in for their inaugural Gippsland United season as such. Obviously Latrobe City Energy was the founding club, but it's just great to see so much buzz.
Certainly built on a legacy of basketball in Gippsland, and Gippsland has been strong in the basketball space for a long time. So, and we're sitting in this great basketball stadium. I think it's about $19 million to build this, and 3,000 seat capacity now. So the more basketball we can see in here, the better. And certainly it's been great to see some WNBL and NBL games here. But we need a strong team here, and great to see the United men doing so well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely it's just fantastic to see in a brand new facility. That didn't get unfortunately got completed as COVID started. To be able to use in this capacity is absolutely fantastic, and a really great asset to the region. What we'll do, guys, is we'll take a quick break where it's half time, and we've got currently Pakenham Warriors leading 43 to Gippsland 40.
So back in about 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got 2 minutes to we get back in the second half and what was going to be an exciting game. So, Reece, you've got some Big V Division 2 award winners, so you're just going to go through with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to start off with the MVP, which is from Pakenham, Joe Davis. Had an absolute brilliant year. Really was the force to be reckoned with in the league, and he took out the MVP honours. Gippsland United's own Scott McKenzie took out Coach of the Year, which is a credit to him. First season, went 20-2 throughout the regular season, which is a great achievement. Youth Player of the Year went to Tyler Best from Wallen, young rising star there in up in Wallen. He'd be really a guy to keep an eye on in the future. Defensive Player of the Year went to John Caffrey Macklin from Sherbrooke. I remember seeing this guy in person a few times, and I tell you what, he's a very gifted, athletic man. He had a few triple doubles this season with points, rebounds, and blocks. So definitely worthy of the Defensive Player of the Year.
Great effort.
Leading Scorer Award went to Joe Davis from Pakenham. Leading Rebounder went to Leo Cooper from Surf Coast. Golden Hands Award went to Gippsland's own Brandon Armstrong with 6.43, which is the amount of assists and steals minus the turnover. So he took that out. And All-Star 5 to round it out was a Cream Lang Main, I do apologise, from Wallen, Brandon Armstrong from Gippsland, Christopher Harbour from Sherbrooke, Joe Davis from Pakenham, and John Caffrey Macklin from Sherbrooke.
And great to see some of those players here tonight, obviously on the court, and we are obviously watching the two best teams, and they finished 1 and 2 on the ladder for the regular season. And we're in for a great second half as United start with the ball, and we've got Vanabasua back out on the court as well for United, which is great to see. United work the ball around. We've got Armstrong driving to O'Brien in the corner for 2 points. Flat shot, but it goes in, and it goes counts.
Yeah, very long two from O'Brien there, getting the points early for United.
Important too to get this second half underway as well. As we got Pakenham back down the floor. Great defence from United. Davis tries to force the ball in with O'Brien on the block, and Simon Vanabasua with the ball. He drives the basket, and the ball just slips out there as the Warriors come back at United.
Got Ned Weidman again with a 3-point straight out of the half. Great transition offence from Pakenham there, finding him open in the corner.
United back with the ball. Ball's in Ben Barlow's hands. Back to O'Brien. Nice pass there to Portbury, who doesn't quite come off. Warriors get their hand in there with Struan getting his hand there. 8 seconds on the shot clock as United take it from the baseline. Back to Portbury, who drives to the basket. Reverse layup attempt. He gets his own ball and puts it back for 2 points. Yeah,
Thomas Portbury, very long and athletic. Got his own rebound there and converted for the 2. Got Josh Dow coming down the very end very quickly and all over, straight up on O'Brien, and got the 2 there. And
no time for a breath as the Warriors move the ball in transition again. Vanabasua inside was that to Portbury, who misses the layup there. Got a bit of physical contact.
Great defence from Bo Davis. Turnover from Pakenham, and Ben Barlow with the steal and goes for the fast break 2 there.
Yeah, great layup there from Benny Barlow on the transition. Warriors slow it down here. Get into their half-court set as the defence sets up by United. Some strong work there on Davis as he heads to the post. He gets the ball at the elbow. Defence there from Portbury. A turnover there to the Warriors, and United back and running. Ben Barlow ends up with the ball on the 3-point line, and again doesn't make any mistakes there.
We've got Gippsland United hitting the front for the first time this game. 1-point game at the moment. Great transition play there from United.
Trent Lee with the drive to the basket. And Waterman steps, foul called there.
We've got a foul called on Brandon Armstrong there for the reach. He's on to 2 personal fouls. Pakenham
inbounds the ball. block there from Steve O'Brien. Got his hands on that long shot from the Warriors.
Yeah, really, they're starting to realise that Ned Weideman's a danger man.
Steal there from number 11, Spruan.
And we've got a turnover here from Pakenham with Jake Spurren with stepping out of bounds there.
Bit of discussion happening there from the Warriors in terms of how he ended up out of court, but the ball is back with United. Pass wasn't a great pass there, but we've got Simon Van Amersfoort now at the ball for a shot from the elbow for 2 points.
Yeah, Simon coming there with the veteran move, dribble, pull up there off the bank there. I'm sure he called bank for sure.
I think that's a trademark move, that one. As Joe Davis forces the ball inside, no good, and we've got a rebound there to Portbury. And a foul there on number 14, Weideman for the Warriors, as United started to move the ball down. Reece Pakenham must be starting to worry. This is what happened last week in the third quarter.
Yes, that's right. Unfortunately, Pakenham just need to stay composed here and just ride it out and just play their game like they've been doing all game. You know.
Portbury into O'Brien. He waits for a nice pass inside to Armstrong. Doesn't go. Simon Van Amersfoort works hard under the basket. We're back to Armstrong, who attempts to drive there and get control of the ball. Back to Portbury, also losing control and turns the ball over. Referees call a jump ball.
And it's going in the way of Pakenham there, turnover for United. And we've got a sub here for Pakenham. We've got Jake Spurren coming out for a breather and Alistair Parker coming back in. There'll be danger mans all over the floor here for Pakenham. Gippsland need to make sure they keep up that defensive intensity here.
So we've got United with a 3-point lead with 6 minutes to go in the third. So handy start for this quarter for the United. Lee brings the ball down for the Warriors with a handoff. End up to Davis. Back to Davis, and he's got a long two. He goes long as well. Portbury with a rebound for United.
Got Ben Barlow coming down here trying to push the tempo.
Into Portbury in the post. Kicks it out to Steve O'Brien. Short on the three. Portbury chases that down.
Some great hustle from Thomas Portbury there.
Armstrong now with it and shoots the long three and makes it.
Yeah, Brendan Armstrong starting to feel the intensity from the crowd here.
Hands were in that one from Portbury, who ends up with Armstrong. He passes it back to Portbury, and we missed that layup. Rebounds there to the Warriors.
We've got looks like Thomas Portbury down here, grabbing the foot. Hopefully nothing too serious here. I think he's going to come out for a breather here, not walking too well. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. We've got Cody Tibbles coming in to give him a breather.
And the foul there was called on Simon Van Amersfoort as well, on the rebounding contest. Always hate to see a player leave with an injury like that.
No, you never do. You know, there was a few niggles, I think, last week, and you just hate to see it. You know, guys are really out here competing, and you know, you want to keep them in the game. Makes the game interesting a lot more.
Parker with a drive inside, back out to Davis for the three.
Got Joe Davis hitting his second three of the game there. Pakenham really starting to shoot the three ball well from beyond the arc.
Tibbles with a handoff to Van Amersfoort, who goes inside to O'Brien. He makes a move inside for 2 points.
Very, very strong move from O'Brien there. Really went at Davis, and Davis just wasn't able to get the hands on that one.
United starting to control this game, up by 5. To go inside to Davis for 2.
Yeah, Davis, prime example, what you can do, I can do better. Davis straight back at him for a quick 2.
Great to see that match up and that those guys going at it. Tibbles with the ball at the top of the key. O'Brien sets the screen for Simon Vanavasua goes to the basket. O'Brien working hard to get some rebounds and some putbacks there. Finally with the 2 points.
Stephen O'Brien getting busy there, rebounded his own putback there and really just getting us started.
Long shot there from Dow. It was long as well and off the rebound, and we've got a United ball.
And we've got some subs coming in for United. Keep up that pressure there. We've got Jordan Canavan, Alex Bazzachuni and Jordan Gukia coming in for United. And then Joe Davis from Pakenham is actually going to come and have a rest, and Nathan Dodson's going to take his place. I would say I hope Coach Roberts is just giving him a quick breather because he's been unstoppable this game.
He certainly made his impact out there. United working the ball at the top. Armstrong inside the 3-point range, doesn't go. Lee with the ball for the Warriors and drives it all the way to kick it out to Dow, who pulls up as well.
Offensive rebound there from Ned Wiedemann after Dotson shot from mid-range there.
Shot clock pressure again here on the Warriors.
Turnover from Pakenham. Brandon Armstrong with the steal.
Armstrong kicks to Goyeka, who passes it to a driving Canavan. No good. United with the rebound. Young Tibbles in the side for the paint and turns it over. Steal there from Lee.
Yeah, definitely another right idea type situation. Just unfortunately just got picked off.
And the young fella put some good defence on the ball back at the other end to try and correct that mistake. Lee now with a shot outside for 3. He makes that.
Trent Lee opening up his making up to 5 points to the game after a slow start to the first.
And we're back to 2-point ball game here. Tibbles kicks it to Armstrong. It's in and out there. Rebound to Dodson.
We've got a foul here. We've got Jordan Canavan picking up the foul there with a reach. And it looks like we've got a timeout from Pakenham, which is the scoreline currently at the moment is 58 to 56 Gippsland way. Well, Dave, what an absolute cracking start to the third quarter.
It's a great game. It's you could see that the fear was starting to get into the Warriors there about that United were getting away on them, but they've fought really hard to stay in this game. Only 2 points. It was looking like it was going to blow out, but they've stayed with what they know, and their transition has been great. Davis also made a couple of threes in that space as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Just going through the statistics here, we got Brandon Armstrong with 15 points, Ben Barlow with 13, and O'Brien slowly getting into the double digits with 9 points for United. And then for Pakenham, you've got Joe Davis, who's just been phenomenal this game. 18 points with alongside 7 rebounds, and Ned Wiedemann, I think he's been kept only to the 1 shot this quarter so far, but I think that's a space to watch. I think he's going to get hot again. He's with 14, and then you've got Alistair Parker again off the bench. He's 4 for 6 from the field, and he's got 9 points, and he's really made a massive impact on this game so far.
Yeah, interestingly, Pakenham now shooting this quarter at 33% when they were up at the 70% mark. So big turnaround there. United shooting at 40. But interesting for Pakenham, they're now shooting the 3 at 60% for this quarter. So those couple of shots from the long range have made a difference as well.
Yeah, we got Pakenham's thrown in Joe Davis. So yeah, it was definitely that little spurt just for a breather. So it's coming back in, and looks like Bazzachuni's got the task of keeping him quiet.
And United with some full court pressure there. Screen at mid-court. Lee drives the basket for 2.
Just a veteran move there from Trent Lee. Just straight through the middle and just finish it off with a nice finger roll.
And that evens the ball game up again, Reece. So with 2 minutes to go in this third, we're in for a great final quarter. Goyeka with a long 3 there. Doesn't go. Offensive board for Pakenham. We've got some
jump ball
here. Ball, yes.
We've got a jump ball here, and
it's going back to...
It's currently Pakenham's Pakenham's way, but a bit of deliberation here between Scott McKenzie and the ref.
So there's some discussion about whose ball it should be.
Just officials talking over.
So lots of discussion, Reece.
I think it's the matter of possession, which is now Gippsland United ball, which I believe did happen. I think earlier in the quarter there was a jump ball down on the floor there where it actually turned into a Gippsland turnover.
So again, great to see the hustle from both teams to cause those jump balls. Brandon kicks it in long to Tibbles, who puts the 3 straight up. It was off the front of the rim, and the rebound there for Parker.
Parker steaming down here. A turnover here from Pakenham. Nathan Dodson unfortunately losing the ball there on the baseline.
United working their half-court set. We've got a handoff there. Tibbles again for the 3, no good. Rebound ends up with Joe Davis, who comes down the floor. And they're looking at Pakenham looking to score in transition again.
Great defence there from Brennan Armstrong.
He got his hands on that. It was obviously deemed a block because they allowed the play to continue. United eventually coming back with it. And Canavan now driving to the basket. It's no good. Rebound.
Looks like we've got a foul here. We've got a foul on Nathan Dodson, which is his 5th personal. So he's no longer in the game there, which is a blow to Pakenham. And we've got Jake Spurren coming in to replace him. We've got Billy Hughes coming in for Cody Tibbles there as well. It's a bit unfortunate there for Pakenham, losing one of their key rotation players there. So it'll be interesting to see how they react to that.
They haven't been going deep on their bench either, so it does take one player out of that rotation, as you said.
Yeah, because Pakenham's had a tendency in these type of games to only play like 7 or 8 guys, so it makes things a lot more interesting now.
Billy Hughes drives to the basket. It's blocked by Davis.
And
goes out of bounds.
We've got about 4.6 seconds left on the shot clock here, so I think it's going to be a quick set play here for United.
Ball into Canavan in the low block. Can't get the shot off. It's blocked. And shot clock violation called on United.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there for Jordan Canavan. Just walked into a nice brick wall and just got blocked on the shot there.
I think Spruan got his hands on that, and he's got the ball back, feeds it into...
Great defence there from United.
Ball won't go, and we've got a foul now called on Billy Hughes, I believe.
Billy Hughes there, just on the rebound there. Pretty fortunate there. So we've got Stephen O'Brien coming back in for the last 34 seconds here for Bazzatruni. Bazzatruni did a really good job there on that stint there on Davis, so he's earned his minutes.
Left on the shot clock as Parker drives in.
Great defence again from United. Alistair Parker, unfortunately, just behind play, just a bit pulled up a bit sore there.
Billy Hughes with a long 3. It's long as well.
Yep.
Parker with the... No, it wasn't Parker. It was Spruan with the rebound there.
Yeah, and Jordan Canavan just stepped out of court there and grabbed the ball, so stays Pakenham's way.
11 seconds now. No shot clock in play. 5 seconds. Nice backdoor cut there. And a dunk from Joe Dow. That's got the Warriors up and about, Reece.
Yeah, what a really great ending to that quarter for Pakenham. Coming back on top, leading into the 4th with 2 points. Josh Dow, an absolute... a very long and athletic wing that's predominantly played on the perimeter, really showing his versatility going up for the massive dunk there.
I'm calling that the moment of the game so far, mate. Going into the last quarter, Warriors go up 2. A great dunk and gets the boys up and about, so they'll have the momentum as they come back into the last. it'll be an interesting last quarter.
Yeah, it's a 2-point game. I think it's going to really come down to who's got the best composure and can put the ball through the hoop.
I just need to take a break here, mate, while I text a few family members to say Father's Day lunch is off tomorrow. We'll be back here again.
Yeah, look, let's see. I'm still going to back Gippsland into this, but the way Warriors are playing right now, it's pretty hard to say that they're probably looking to run this over.
Maybe I should ring the family and we'll have Father's Day up here, mates, at the Game 3. Won't that be exciting if it comes off? But the Warriors, that 2 points. I'm still speechless over that nice dunk at the end, mate. It was an excellent effort. If you want to go through our scorers, do you? Well, we've got 40 seconds left before we get in an exciting final quarter.
Yeah, just your top scorers for each team. You've got Brandon Armstrong with 15 points and Joe Davis leading with 18, but you've also got 4 players for Pakenham in double digits at the moment, which is a great scoring punch right now. And Dave, I don't know what you think, but I'm smelling a bit of a high-scoring last quarter.
Yeah, it could be a shootout. Well, all beyond the arc, I think. The Pakenham Warriors there went 33% in that quarter, so a really good defensive effort by United to slow that down. They had been trading at 70%, so that sort of evened up the game a little bit. But Pakenham have found their range at the 3-point line, so anything could happen in this last quarter, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. United's hit 12 threes this game, and Pakenham have hit 7. Sorry, I do apologise. 8 threes for United and 7 for Pakenham, both shooting around the same percentage at that high in the mid 30s there. So it's going to really come down to who can put in the hoop the more.
I'm calling overtime. I'll call it now, mate.
You're calling overtime?
I'll call overtime. That's like what it deserves. And we've got the ball back in play here for the Warriors. Parker there. Pakenham in a half-court set here, having patience as they move the ball around. Davis looks to drive, kicks it off again.
Strong
ball
take.
Doesn't go, but the rebound back to Spruan. He kicks it out. 3-point doesn't go for Weideman. And United back and running. And I held my breath there as Jordan Canavan put up a 3, but it was short. And the Warriors back.
You just see the way Warriors are coming down the floor. It's always high pace. It's really causing a bit of problems for defence for United at the moment.
That's no good either for Weideman. And United back. We've played a minute with no score. Billy Hughes goes to work, kicks it to the corner. Hewitt does well to pull that in and get it inside to O'Brien, who again does some great work inside, puts his body on Davis, comes up with the foul.
Ned Weideman with the foul there. Unfortunately, just kept his hand in there as O'Brien was going up for his shot, so he's been pinned for the foul there, which is only his second personal, so he's got a few more to burn.
So the only one there now from Pakenham in trouble is Lee with 3, and he's done well. He had those in the first half. Obviously got no fouls in the third quarter.
Yeah, he had that in the first quarter, Dave. Really done well to stay composed and really there. Currently he's not out in the court, but we'll see what happens.
Brian misses both of those, which is unusual, and I can't blame me for that. I didn't comment at all. We're back with the Warriors. Great Dow with a 3-point there.
Josh Dow again coming in. He's carrying over that momentum from that dunk at the end of the quarter. So I'm starting to get busy early.
Canavan drives in and gets inside, kicks it out to Billy Hughes, fakes the shot, and then makes it.
3 points there for Billy. He's got 3 threes this game. 2-point game now.
Parker on the drive, collects the foul.
Parker just really being aggressive and really getting up and down, really earning his time here.
The foul there was on Billy Hughes.
And we've got a sub here. We've got Jordan Canavan coming out for a rest and Ben Barlow back into the game.
Parker misses the first. Crowd lets you know about it. They're back into the game. It's going to be a crowd game, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
And he misses the second as well. That's 4 foul shots we've missed in this quarter, Reece.
Back to back too. So.
And what do they say about foul shots, mate?
They always win games.
Great 2 points there with a fadeaway from Brandon Armstrong.
Brandon again with his with his signature fadeaway mid-range shot.
It looked very unbalanced. We've got a block there from Ben Barlow. He comes up with the ball and he's off and running to Goyka, who reversed layups for 2.
Great transition there from United. Picking up on that great defensive play from Ben Barlow, triggering that fast break there.
That's United up by 2. 2 minutes into this final quarter. Pass out to Parker, who drives, looks to kick it inside. No one was driving. We've got a out of court, was that one, Reece?
Yeah, out of court on the baseline there. Just looks like that on the way through to the baseline. He's just bounced on the line there. So as you can hear, Pakenham's coaching staff really screaming out to get downhill this game. So I'd say Pakenham's trying to pace this game out really high.
Ankle breaker there from Brandon Armstrong. He's short on the rim, and Warriors back with the ball.
Turnover from Parker, steal by Gukia. Going up, Ben Barlow with the M1.
And the foul there on Parker. The crowd's gone wild.
Just a great definition of the way Gippsland transition the ball. Ben Barlow's really renowned for that, getting out in the lane and finishing tough at the rim, so really a no-brainer there.
And Parker now up to 3 fouls as well. Should be able to see out the game, but it does put some extra pressure. So I know we've got Lee looking to come back into the game.
Unfortunately, Ben's missed that one there, so we've got a 4-point game here. Got Parker backing down Jordan Gukia here.
Out to Davis was on the 3-point line. He's moved inside. Shot clock looking to expire. Davis no good with the 3.
And Brandon Armstrong hustling for that rebound there.
And the foul's called there on number
Jake
11.
Jake with the foul there, unfortunately. And looks like Jake Sparren's coming out for a breather here, and Trent Lee's coming back in. Really coming in, I think, to calm these boys down and get back to it. So again, this matchup, again, Brendan Armstrong and Ned Wiedemann really going at it all game here.
O'Brien in the paint with the ball.
Yep.
Foul there.
Got a foul here.
On Davis, I believe.
Yep. Davis with the foul there, unfortunately getting caught with the...
Said he's only his first foul.
So
with all the fouls called, that's only his first.
Yeah, that's a big plus for Pakenham. They don't have to worry about him going into that 4th and really not making any adjustments on the defensive end. So O'Brien coming here to shoot too.
Plenty of talk going on out there as well. It's going to get an exciting final to this finish to this game. O'Brien makes the first. Big cheer from the crowd.
Some really big free throws here.
United just trying to get a bit of a lead here. Warriors back in transition, a long pass. Shot doesn't go, but we get the rebound.
And we got a foul here on the rebound. Brandon Armstrong with the foul, which is led to a baseline inbounds, which is now Brandon's 3rd foul. We've currently got Gippsland with a 6-point lead at the moment.
Just going to wipe up some sweat there as
the court wipers getting the workout.
And in their keep. 14 on the shot clock here. Pakenham into an in-ball play. They've had to go long from the defence from United. Drive to the basket's no good. Got the rebound. Back out to Lee. Parker with the ball and working inside. It's no good, but he's drawn the foul as well.
Foul on Jordan Gukia there. Just looks like he got him across the arms. It's his second foul. And Alistair Parker again, the man at the line. I really like the way Parker's played this game.
Sitting at 9 points for Parker.
Just hear the vibration. The vibration from the Gippsland United crowd is definitely helping here, helping the boys trying to cruise home.
Yeah, we talked about that. You affected the crowd early, didn't we? And it's certainly starting to kick in now. It's hard to hear yourself.
Parker's gone ahead and made the second one, and definitely putting doubts there that he's being bothered.
United back in, running down the floor. Pressure there from the Warriors. We've got Armstrong with the ball. He works his magic. Kicks it to Barlow, who drives. Long two, no good. O'Brien with the rebound and putback though.
O'Brien with the, again, inside presence, just getting that offensive rebound and just putting it up for that too. Currently a 7-point lead for United.
Lee tries to force it inside. Davis gets it.
And that exceptional big time block from O'Brien there. He's really up and about.
He's stepped up, hasn't he, O'Brien?
He has. And we've got Jordan Gukia coming out, providing great minutes at that 5 there. And Thomas Porpry seems to be okay and coming back out.
Yeah, good to see Porpry back on the floor. Davis at the 3-point line. And long three, rebound there by Parker, and puts it back in for 2.
Again, Parker getting his hands on it every possession.
O'Brien back inside with it. He fakes it and drives to the basket for 2 points.
O'Brien is feeling himself right now. He is really getting amongst it.
Certainly been a good quarter for him.
Got Joe Davis action down here.
Joe Davis spins in the post, has to kick it out to Dow, who makes the 3 points.
Josh Dow.
Important 3 for the Warriors.
Great, well needed score there for the Warriors. You got a 4-point lead here.
As Billy Hughes drives the basket for 2 down the baseline, and he's caused a foul there. I think that was on Lee.
He's up to his 4th. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays for the rest of this game. 4 fouls. He's not trying to get fouled out. He's been instrumental. But Billy Hughes with the very tough layup now for an opportunity for a 3-point play.
And he misses that with Parker getting the rebound.
Parker again.
And off and running. Inside to Davis.
Davis pretty lucky not to finish that one over there for the easy 2, but looks like Ben Barlow's picked up that foul, and that is his 3rd personal.
Yeah, Davis will go to the line for 2. Would have been a handy make if he had made that for the bonus, but we're at the line for 2. 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go in his final quarter. He makes the first.
Jay Davis with the very calm and collected free throw there.
And the second.
Davis is actually I believe a 62% shooter this year. So really crucial buckets there for him.
Ball back in Billy Hughes' hands. It's knocked out. United still with the ball from the sideline. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Just want to say, Dave, that the intensity and spirit these guys are playing is just phenomenal. Really great. Certainly
a great game and a great environment to play in. Being played in good spirits as Billy Hughes forces that one, and the Warriors come up with the ball after a couple of blocks in there.
Trent Lee with the
give and go, fumbles it though, and United come up with the ball.
Alistair Parker pretty lucky there.
Brandon Armstrong with a long shot there doesn't go, and Parker on transition for the Pakenham Warriors. Handy 2 points for them, and we're back to a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, very bad shot there from Brandon Armstrong, just grabbing it and turning and shooting. I don't think that's what they really needed. They really needed just the bucket just to keep it going. So, yeah, a bit of a questionable shot there.
Yes, and I was starting to worry about my call of overtime, mate, but we're back to a 2-point ball game, 3 minutes 40 to go.
Yeah, it's nothing short of excitement this game so far. So, look, 3 minutes 40 to go. It's anyone's ball game still. And it's just the matter of who's going to walk away with it.
A great game for basketball too, and great for the crowd that it's so close, and it's been close all game. We've certainly had some lead changes, and I think Pakenham were in front for quite a while, but never dominating.
Yeah, and I tell you what, this crowd is going crazy. It's just so loud in here. You can feel it, you can sense it. I think these players are just absolutely enjoying this environment right now. Just running through top scorers quickly. Joe Davis with 20 points. Joshua Dow up to 16 now. And for United, you've got Brandon Armstrong with 17, Barlow with 15.
And both teams are certainly going to leave this out on the court, so it's do or die here, certainly for the Warriors, as Brandon Armstrong brings the ball down, calls a carry there as he nearly lost it. Poor rebound with the ball to Billy Hughes. Billy's been well worked in defence, gets it inside to O'Brien for two. What an amazing pass.
Another big bucket from Stephen O'Brien. Massive, really good post move there. And he's playing great defence right now.
O'Brien, great defence on the guard, Trent Lee.
Joe Davis action here.
O'Brien puts his hands in there, I think, and comes up with the foul.
And Finn for the foul there, and he's...
That's only his second, I think. So,
yeah, so not too much of a concern, but unfortunately it forces into bonus, and now Pakenham are shooting free throws.
So Davis at the line for two in a 4-point ball game. Do we say foul shots are important here, Reece, as he makes the first?
Yep. Foul shots, especially in a close game like this, will do the trick.
Warriors have got the flags out flying in the background there.
He's missed that one, but offensive rebound from Ned Wiedemann. He's pulled up for the three, and he has nailed it.
What a massive three that is. That brings the game back to even, mate, as we head into the final 3 minutes of this final quarter.
That is now Ned Wiedemann's 5th triple this game.
Certainly made a mark on the game as Ben Barlow can't find a ring in there, and we've got Parker with the rebound.
And a strong layup there from Joshua Dow.
I thought he was going to dunk that, and the crowd was going to go wild.
We've got Pakenham hitting the front with 2 points.
Barlow holding the ball on the side. We've got Steve O'Brien in the post, kicks it to Billy Hughes. He fakes his three, can't get a shot off. We're back to Armstrong with 1 second left. He's long, Corbury with the rebound, back to Billy Hughes, who again shoots. It's long, which doesn't hit anything. And the referee there has called it out of bounds with the Warriors coming up with the ball.
United really rushing their shots, which I don't think they really need to do. They just need to go through the process.
Some full court pressure there, but they find a release at half court. The steal there from Ben Barlow. Now we've got a foul, I believe, on Parker. Is that his fourth?
I believe has gone up to his 4th foul.
That's his 4th?
Which now puts Ben Barlow at the line to tie this up.
And if we do go into overtime here, we've got Lee and Parker for Pakenham on 4, which will really put some pressure on them.
Yeah, which is not what you really want going into overtime, but we'll see what happens. Ben Barlow with making the first one. And Benny with the second, tying it all up at 79 apiece.
I might not be able to commentate here, Reece.
Yeah,
I might be too excited in watching this game.
Yeah, that makes two of us, mate. And a miss there from Wiedemann, but
Parker with the
again,
rebound.
Parker just hands on everything.
He's everywhere, isn't he? Porphyry with the foul there on that shot.
Which is Portbury's only second foul, but again puts them at the line.
Yeah. So Parker for 2. Important 2, as we've said this quarter. Fouls win games. Foul shots, and he's missed that one on cue.
Big shot here. Put him at the front.
I didn't think the crowd could get any louder, but they certainly have lifted as well. As Parker makes the second.
He's hit the second, and we've got a minute 40 to go here. And a foul on Ned Wiedemann. A silly foul there, just holding on to him, and sends Brandon Armstrong to the line. And
not sure what he was thinking there, Reece.
And that is his third personal foul. A bit of a deliberation around the score here, I believe.
Yeah, I thought it was only 1 point difference.
That was my understanding as well.
We've just had an adjustment and added one to United.
Yeah. So I think they may have made a mistake on the other side there and just amended it.
Brandon makes his first.
Armstrong with the bucket there to tie it up.
1 minute 39 left. This for the 1 point lead, and he makes that.
Here we go. 1 point game up for United.
Warriors half court set here. Lee getting the screen from Davis. Stuck with it in the corner. And he turns it over. Can't find a teammate there, and he's turned the ball over.
Unfortunately, Pakenham just a little bit too stagnant there. And just Trent Lee, unfortunately, throwing that one out of bounds.
So United with the ball and 1 point lead with a minute 20 to go.
Ben Barlow with the ball here.
And takes the shot and misses everything there from the foul line, and Warriors get a chance here for the lead.
Yeah, 1 minute to go here, Dave. It's starting to get real now. Pakenham need a basket here.
And we start watching the clock in terms of whether we're going for how many plays left in this game.
And unfortunately, turnover from Pakenham, which is from Alistair Parker, and Parker's just come up a bit ginger on the elbow there. So hopefully nothing too serious there.
And then we've had a foot violation. So now back to United. Pressure full court from Pakenham.
Got Armstrong with the ball here. I think he's going to try and get a screen here and try and go for a go-ahead bucket. Got Ben Barlow with the ball.
Still need to score. Ben drives back to Porphyry. Armstrong's now got it. 10 seconds left. Into O'Brien in the post. He's done his spin move. And a foul there on Davis.
Davis, probably a smart play there, just really a hard foul, making sure that he doesn't get it above the head and try and go for that conversion too. So,
as we said before, he's only on 2 fouls, so no pressure on him to see this game out.
I'll tell you what, a lot of pressure here on O'Brien. O'Brien's been hitting these free throws. To do this would put him up by 3 points if he hits both.
Yeah, it's still going to. At the end of this, it's still going to be a one shot ball game. So he makes both of these, and we're into 3.
He makes the first there. No signs of being nervous there.
Both coaches still with timeouts, I believe.
Yeah, both have 2. So I think Coach Roberts here, if he hits the second, might burn one and get the ball advanced.
Not sure that he's asked for one as yet, but he's going for his board.
Going for the board, so I think it's coming.
He may have asked for it.
He may have.
O'Brien makes that.
No. Oh, here it is. Timeout, Pakenham.
I thought there was going to be a bit of confusion there that we didn't hear the buzzer with the crowd noise here. It's very loud, and that buzzer is important, but hand went up from the scoreboard official, and we've got a timeout to the Warriors with 28.2 seconds to go. So again, regardless of what happens here, United get the final shot, or potentially the final shot.
I think what United needs to do is just make sure they don't foul. Really important not to foul. They're in the bonus. I think they just need a tough possession here on defence. And, basically what it's all going to come down to is whoever grabs that rebound if it's a missed shot. Alistair Parker's been absolutely over it all game with offensive rebounds. He's got 10 rebounds. He's got 15 points and 10 rebounds off the bench.
And he seems to have been everywhere, hasn't he?
He's always had a touch on the ball, or he's impacted in one way or another, being given that tough and grit for the Pakenham, really carrying him here. I don't think if it was for Alistair's impact this game, I think it might be a bit of a different story.
And if we miss this, if this shot is missed, we don't want to see a foul on the rebounder, because certainly if there's a putback opportunity inside, we certainly don't want to give away a three-point play in there.
I said, I believe if it's a missed shot and United get it, I would say Pakenham would be going in for a straight foul, forcing them to the line.
Yes.
Now it's just a matter of who they foul is the real question. United's shot 18 from 26 from the free throw line, which is not great. In a way, nearly 70%, coach's dream sometimes, and Pakenham's only shot 13. So here we go, we're about to kick it off. Trent Lee with the inbound.
We've got Lee to Davis, back to Lee. We're kicking the ball around, we're going inside, and it back out. Lee with the three, foot was on the line, I believe. Misses everything.
So we've got a timeout, United. Which is, I would say that I think United might try and advance the ball here, trying to get an open shot, but really big possession there for United. Great defensive stop. Trent Lee just unfortunately just shooting it short, which has led to an out of bounds. And wow, Dave, it's starting to get serious.
Still got a long way to go. 17 seconds. I'm sure we'll see a foul or something here in the line. Go to the line.
Oh, look, if you got depending on what five you've got out there, you would hope it's Wideman or Davis or fouling, because Parker's on 4 fouls, Lee's on 4 fouls, Dowd's only got the 1, so that's another option as well. But I think United's going to try and run a play here. To try and get in the hands of Stephen O'Brien or Brandon Armstrong to try and seal this game.
Yeah, and there's a lot of work here to be done for Pakenham, because either way, we either get a shot up for United or they go to the foul line. So Warriors with some work to do here. If they can come up with a steal, then that changes the situation again.
It's really. Also, United has opted to inbound the ball from baseline, which I think is a good coaching strategy move there. A lot more room to move and less coverage for more coverage for Pakenham to cover. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
As long as there's no steal and no hands on this deflection here. Ben struggling to get it in, and he's done exactly that. He's turned it over. Pakenham can't make the shot though. Wideman there misses the shot under the basket. United extremely lucky there to come back with the ball. That was the Warriors' chance there. Ben gets it in this time, and there's a foul called.
So we've got Brandon Armstrong going to the line. He has to, and I repeat, has to at least make one free throw to make it a 2-possession game.
I'm not going to question him, Reece. I think he makes both of these, mate.
Yeah, I think he's just the way his composure is at the line. I think he might try and get it done here.
He's sitting on 19 points for the game so far. He makes the first for 20. Playing a 4-point ball game. 10.8 seconds left on the game clock. Everyone's holding their breath as he makes the second with a lucky roll to go in.
And Coach Roberts has called his final timeout, drawing up a play, no doubt will be either for a quick 2 or a 3, I'd say.
Well, They still need 2 shots, so it needs to be quick, whether it's a 3 or a 2. They need to make a quick score and then see if they can turn it over. But I suspect United won't make the mistake they made a couple of seconds ago when they turned it underneath baseline. I think the Warriors had their chance on that shot when they couldn't get that rebound right under the basket. I'll just keep talking while Reece is communicating with his mates in the crowd here. A couple of players, great to see players from other teams and leagues come down and watch this game.
That's probably the other thing I was about to mention, Dave. I'm looking in the crowd and I see a lot of ex-Gippsland players here that are either retired or no longer and playing the game. I see a very good legend of Vashon Weaver in the crowd.
Life member now too. Vashon made life member this year, and some of those life members from previous Gippsland teams have been recognised. So Vashon has been added to that sort of Hall of Fame, I guess, for the players' side of it, for the work that he's done in Gippsland, and great to see him celebrating. He would have won with Jordan Canavan back in 2014 with the Energy Banner, as Trent Lee struggles to get that in. Armstrong with the rebound. The whistle's gone though.
So Armstrong again impact on the game and really grabbed the rebound there, and
foul was caught on Dow.
With the foul, and Brandon again to shoot 2 free throws.
So I think in the end the scoreboard here is not going to reflect this game at all. Out by 5 now, United.
I'm pretty safe to say Gippsland United have secured the bag here, I think.
Armstrong makes that. Got a group of young people already on baseline. Anything's likely to happen when the final clock siren goes here.
And
Warriors are just going to run it out.
Your Division 2 men champions, Gippsland United. What an absolute brilliant game it could have been decided on. Pakenham, props to Pakenham. They've done an absolute great job on making sure that they always competed, played in great spirit and everything like that. Disappointing result for them. They came from behind and just unfortunately couldn't get the job done tonight, but wow, what an excellent game, and played in great spirits.
And a very, very much a fairy tale story for the Gippsland United. First season back in Division 2. Great import in Brandon Armstrong, and they've made it to be the champions or premiers championship for 2022.
Amen. I have to say, Joe Davis from Pakenham had a fantastic year individually. Led this Pakenham team from the front as well. Credits to him. He played phenomenal. Ned Wideman played phenomenal tonight, and the impact of Alistair Parker. I think honestly, if it was on the other shoe where Pakenham won the game, my player of the game would have been Alistair Parker. He really came in and impacted off the bench.
Certainly great impact there.
But how about Gippsland United?
And look, one of the things I love to see, Reece, is young people from both teams. There's some young players here from Pakenham that have come out. I see an officer top there, but certainly lots of support from the Gippsland community as well. They're all out on the floor with the players and saying the g'day, and this is what it's all about, role models and future generations of basketballers. Certainly great to see, and great to see that celebration that's happening. Simon Vanderpurcell now with his young one there, and partner Laura, so part of the women's team. Great to see that family atmosphere as well.
Look, I have to give credit to Scott McKenzie and the crew there. Really had these guys brought into the system that he was trying to do, and guys really doing the way they need to do. How about it? Most of these, the fun fact about this, Dave, is most of these guys are in like early 20s.
Yeah.
And that's scary. That's they're playing at this type of intensity and level. It's really great to see. They got the older fellas like Simon and O'Brien and Canavan.
Yeah.
They're basically just there to groom the guys into the way they need to be.
Look, and I don't think you can underestimate that experience that brings in. And I think one of the things that I've really loved about Gippsland culture, whether it be this team this year or the previous teams that have won, back when Canavan and Weaver, as you mentioned before, played, is just that camaraderie that happens with the group of guys. It is a real uniting effect across Gippsland. So it's been great to see. I think this is probably one of the best spreads of players across Gippsland that's represented Gippsland as well. So we've got players from everywhere, and they come together. They celebrate each other's successes. There's no problems being on the bench or anything like that. As one of the legends of the place comes across and says g'day to us in terms of Boone Vanapasua, so team manager of the century, I think there. He's still wandering around with plenty of things to do, but a legend of the Gippsland basketball community as well. But just great to see now Brandon out there giving high fives to all the young players.
The community engagement here with Gippsland United's really across the board. You got people coming from Warragul, Currambara, Lakes Entrance. Like the impact that this program's starting to have it's becoming infectious. One thing I want to say is Pakenham at the end there, we didn't see off camera. All together, no one had their head down. There was actually a player going around and telling, "Hey, chin up, chin up, chin up." It's one of those things. So
and it was a gallant effort. There was no problems in that. It's been the best entertaining game I've seen for quite some time. I didn't get my overtime, but certainly every fan in this place would have had their feet on the edge of their seats for that process. And hopefully this is a start of a great rivalry between Gippsland and Pakenham. They're just down the road, you can build rivalries around this as well. So depending on where teams end up next season, it'll be great to see how we go there. I think we are going to keep the feed going, but you can watch the presentations then.
I think Dave will have a quick break after that last call of that second half, and we may come back and let people know on the stream here who won the finals MVP.
And we can go and say congratulations to a few players out there.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the call, Reece, and been great working with you, and we'll see if we're back here shortly. Otherwise, please stay on and see what happens.
Guys, I think we need to thank God for the person of this time well done. Jack Stewart, number 11, and captain, after 3 games, has been really playing state champion. He's finished his time. This is his last game, so absolutely First of all, thank you all coming out tonight. Huge crowd, and without the support that we get from you guys, we'll be able to do. To Rob, Jake, the boys, we knew the start of the season that you guys were going to be, and so thankful that we were able to do that. So, huge respect to you guys for having played. Joe, awesome season, congratulations. I'm sure you guys will touch on this field, good to get that done as well, guys. To all Gippsland United staff, the people that behind the scenes set all this stuff up for us to play basketball, thank you very much. I won't name personally, but you know who you are, you're here today, setting this stuff up, you do it every week. You've done everything for it. Hopefully this is the reward for your hard work behind the scenes. To my guys here, we set ourselves a task. Probably November last year, we treated it one game at a time. Tonight was game 26. And game 26 was a pretty good moment. I don't want to say I don't want to say that what I do. I still want to talk about the teenager of the century who have pursued. Without that, I'll be calling one also out of there, passing out of the beginning, I'll just see what I'm going to say. Thank you, Matt, for the work you've done. Thanks for sharing this. Again, the score table every week, terrific job, guys. Thank you very much. To the referees, you complimented everybody that terrific job all year, and obviously you guys tonight saying that Josh, you're rewarded with that, and you get the seniors, so well done to the rest. That's all I've got, I'll let you know. Again, thanks for the turnout, thanks for the support, much appreciated. Thanks guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the champions for 2022 Gippsland United. That concludes